Dozens of people are without a place to call home after a massive fire ripped through an apartment building overnight.
Imagine waking up in the middle of the night trying to grab whatever you can or just anything, or not being able to even see from the smoke.
For Avery, that nightmare was real. He came to Groton to celebrate a job promotion with friends at the Ledges Apartments. Then just before 3 in the morning, everything changed.
And the next thing I hear is just yelling to get out of the house, get out of the house. And I wake up from what was happening, and next thing I see is just a wall of fire at the other apartment building.
That wall of fire was just feet away from where Avery was sleeping. The flames were so intense, they jumped to his building, forcing everyone out into the dark.
I was really scared. Obviously we were all outside, and next thing I hear a kid just screaming for help, and I was like, oh my God.
It took more than 5 hours and over a dozen departments to get the fire under control. Fire officials say the building's construction made it especially difficult to fight the flames.
It was a sprinkler building, so there are fire sprinklers on the interior of the structure. But, if a fire does get to the exterior, it tends to run the exterior wall, and then once it gets into the attic, it can run the attic space, which is what happened here.
No residents were hurt, but 2 firefighters were injured. When the smoke finally cleared, the damage was heartbreaking. The roof gone, 43 units impacted, more than 50 residents now without a home, and inside, belongings, memories, everything gone in the flames. Avery and his friends were eventually allowed back into their building when it was safe.
As long as you are alive, that's all that matters. Everything can be replaced, but a human life cannot, because that is priceless.
Tonight, the families displaced by this fire are leaning on the Red Cross and each other, trying to figure out what comes next.
It doesn't have to be like this, you guys. It could be so much simpler. Obviously, we can't do anything about people, bringing things into the structures that are flammable, but we can make the buildings themselves fire resistant and protect the building for a much longer period of time and the people inside it. Prayers to everybody involved.